네, 말씀해 주시면 되겠습니다.
필리핀에서는 그 가톨릭교 대주교회가께서 저를 민다나오 섬에 와서 평화 운동을 좀 해달라고 했습니다.
A good friend of mine, Archbishop Ledesma of the Philippines, he asked me for my aid to come to the island of Mindanao, which was in dispute during that time.
민다나오 섬은 40년간 가톨릭교와 이슬람교의 분쟁이 일어났고 거기에서 죽은 사람만 해도 12만 명이나 됩니다.
Now, about for 4 decades, the island of Mindanao has been in dispute. It's been a religious war between the Islamic rebellious group and also the Catholic Church, and about 120,000 people have died during this time.
나아가서는 정부군과 반군이 서로 대치하고 싸우는 그런 형편이 되어 있었습니다.
So you could say it's actually a war that's been happening between the Islamic extremist group and also the government of the Philippines, which is predominantly Catholic.
그러나 필리핀 정부에서도 그걸 해결하지 못했습니다.
And for 4 decades, this problem, you could say this sort of civil war that's been happening in Mindanao, could not have been solved by the government itself.
저는 그 말을 듣고 하나님께 부탁을 하였습니다. 함께 가 달라고 말합니다.
So following the request of my friend, my good friend, the Archbishop of Ledesma of the Philippines, I prayed to God for help and also strength to take me to the Philippines.
허락을 받고 그 전장터에 제가 갔겠습니다.
And I went to the very island of Mindanao myself, which in the very area where the dispute and the war was happening.
거기에 가서는 대학교 학생들과 평화 걷기 운동을 하였습니다.
But I did a little bit of a different approach to what the government had done previously, and this was to gather the youth of Mindanao to come together.
그러고는 그 지역의 유지들을 모았습니다.
And I also gathered anybody else who was interested, any of the civilians, it didn't matter which part of society they came from, to come together if they wanted peace to be possible in Mindanao.
Wonderful. 그러고는 거기에 가톨릭교 대표와 이슬람교의 대표도 그 자리에 함께 불렀습니다.
And I called upon one of the leaders of the Islamic extremist group and a leader and a representative of the Catholic Church.
먼저는 그 두 분에게 할 말을 하라 했습니다.
So we gathered all these people together. Firstly, I asked the 2 leaders to say a few words.
그러고는 지가 3번째로 말을 했습니다.
And after each of the individuals spoke, I went up on the pulpit and I also said a few words.
그러고는 광주인들에게 전쟁을 원하는 분 손들어 보라 했습니다.
And the first question I asked during my speech to all the people was, if anybody here wants peace, put up your hand.
아무도 손을 안 들었습니다.
Sorry, if any of the people here want war, put up your hand. And nobody put up their hand.
That's good news.
평화를 원하는 분들 손들어 보라 했습니다.
And then I asked, is there anyone here who wants peace to be achieved here? And they all
모두들 상손을 다 들었습니다.
And not only did they raise one hand, they raised both hands together at the same time.
하나님을 믿는 사람이
That's good too.
사람을 죽이고 분쟁을 일으킨다는 것은 하나님이 이렇게 시킨 것이냐고 물어봤습니다.
And I asked the 2 religious leaders, is it your gods that you believe in? Did they tell you to kill all these people? Did they tell you to fight one another for 4 decades?
종교인이 이런 행동을 하는 건 저 짐승보다도 못하지 않느냐고 이야기했습니다.
And I told them that their actions are no better than any human being or no better than even the beasts of the land.
그리고 제가 준비해 간 것이 있었습니다.
But there was also something I prepared beforehand I went to the Philippines.
하나님의 뜻에 입각해서 하나님과 또 세계 만민과 평화의 사자 앞에서 다시는 분쟁하지 않을 것을 협약서에다가 협정서에다가 사인을 하라고 했습니다.
It was an agreement of peace and understanding for these 2 individuals to sign and to come together once and for all, to sign this agreement to show these people, the civilians, that these 2 leaders who have been fighting for so long and for 4 decades can come together in a peaceful manner.
그랬더니 그분들은 일말도 안 하고 다 사인을 했습니다.
And after we showed them and presented them this peace treaty, this peace agreement for these 2 individuals to sign, they didn't say any words and they just signed them straight away.
그러고 그 다음 날,
Good job.
그 다음 날 이 평화의 전쟁을 이제 종식 짓고 평화의 축제를 하게 되었습니다.
And so seeing the possibility of peace finally becoming an achievement in Mindanao, many of the youth and also many of the people who were in attendance on that day, they gathered in a university to have a festival of peace.
그들은 그날 이후 대통령에게 가서 우리는 싸우지 않고 전쟁 종치 짓고 평화로 잘 지내겠다고 그렇게 가야 보고까지 했습니다.
And this was also reported to the government of the Philippines. And what was very interesting was the very next day, the head of the MILF, which is the head of the Islamic extremist group, signed another peace treaty, an official legal peace treaty with the government of the Philippines. So it was very meaningful.
이는 지가 한 것이 아니고 하나님이 하신 일입니다.
So I believe that this was possible because we did what God wanted us to do, because we had God with us together and we were fulfilling God's will, and so therefore He helped us.
Beautiful, beautiful. Kamsahamnida and Salamat for the Filipino community. Thank you once again. Thank you. Thank you.
My name is Sarah.
Hello, Sarah. So what do we have here?
Basically, this is an agreement stating that we're going to work together towards peace, and that we are going to unite our efforts, of all women, of all youth, all men and women of all ages, to work together to end war, so to bring an ending to a war. So this is an agreement that presidents have signed, that high officials and religious leaders have also signed.
Beautiful. All right, I'm signing. Just show me where. That's just Committee X.
So this is your signature here.
Okay, I don't have to read it. You just tell me what it is.
Okay, and this is your name.
I have bad handwriting.
It's okay. And this is your title or position.
Founder.
Yes. And then I need for
Founder of Good News.
Good News. And
okay.
Your print your name one more time.
Okay. Very bad handwriting.
It's fine. It's the thought that counts, I'd like
100%.
to say. And today's date. Today is
5/16. 5/16 is it today?
Yes. 15.
Today the 15th?
Yes.
Okay.
14.
14. Okay.
Perfect.
I passed the test?
Yes, you did.
One of my first. Okay. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Appreciate it. Kamsahamnida.
Oh, 감사합니다.